It's like hella windy right now. So like, I don't know, maybe it's just the pollen, but I've been sneezing. Ah. Hey guys, it's me again, your girl, Angelica, here coming to you live from my backyard and hopefully to your comfort zone. So in today's video, I shall be talking about basically like what's the next step after primer? Is it your eyes or is it your face? Let's talk about that. So if you're beginning your makeup journey, I'm sure you're just like, wait, you can start with your eyes? Or wait, you start with your face? Like, hey, it's okay. Makeup is this fun little roller coaster that we're riding on. But yes, you can start either with your eyes after you have primed or with your face after you have primed. And there's of course like many reasons as to why people choose one over the other, and I hope I can just give you more information on like why people do one way or why people do the other way. So first and foremost, what I've noticed from just like from my friends but also from makeup artists that I have either interacted with or have learned from is that it's both preference and also in terms of logistics. So let me just break it down more further for you guys. So I guess let's see the reason why you'd want to start with your eyes first. So if you are doing a makeup look which is very detail oriented, it'll take you a lot of time to do. Of course, you'd want to focus more of your time onto the eyes, and then do the foundation and the rest later on. So one of the reasons why people do the eyes first is because the eye look takes longer. And trust me, I've done eye looks which has taken me at least an hour to do, or even more. So completely understandable why someone would choose to do it first. Another thing is that if you're using an eyeshadow product which is more powdery or it has a lot of fallout. Fallout just means like little powders that don't. Oh, hello, hello, hello. That don't attach onto your eyelid. So fallout is any powder that doesn't attach itself to the eyelid and instead like drops onto like this area of your face. Um, so if you did your foundation first, then it would be difficult basically to clean up after that. Because some eyeshadow products are. Oh, hello, hello. Some eyeshadow products are very pigmented. And if you do like wipe it, it'll basically leave its pigment, its color, or a dark cast onto that under eye area. And of course, if you've worked hard on your foundation, you'd be like, no, why? Why? So that's another second reason. And then, of course, so it would be much easier if you didn't have foundation underneath your eye area so that you can just take a makeup wipe and just wipe all the fallout, all the excess off your face without having to worry. Another thing is that typically when you do your eyes first, you don't apply primer to the rest of your face because again, the focus is doing the eyes first. So if you put primer on like especially the area under your eyes, this provides a tacky base or a very a good base for basically the fallout or the excess to stick on, and it'll be hard to remove. So whenever you do your eyes first, you just put primer on the eye area. And for eye priming, you can use special eyeshadow bases or primers, or you could use concealers, or you could use just any old like any primer that you use for your face, you can also technically use for your eyes. Usually. But yeah. And then I guess for the other side, which is doing your face first, if you do your face first, typically the focus isn't more on the eye area. It's more going to be focused on the skin quality, like oh, like, am I doing a more like natural satin or a very natural, beautiful look? So you'd focus more on the skin. Um, Another thing is that this is when you do apply primer all over your face because you're going to be doing your foundation first, basically. Depending on the skin type, you may use different primers for different concerns, which I've talked about in a previous video. Um, if, for example, you're oily in one area, you use a specific oil reducing primer for that area. Or if you're dry for another area, then you use a more moisturizing primer. And another thing that I've noticed is that face makeup can also take time. It can also take a couple hours. Um, Especially in terms of like bridal makeup, or it can be like what is it, bridal makeup, or if you have your debutante party, the face component of the whole facial makeup can take a while, sometimes 30 to an hour, mainly because they want your skin to look as if it's youthful, plump, kissed by the gods and goddesses. And so if the focus is of course your face, it's going to take some time, and if your main focus is the face, then you want to devote more time for it. And then another thing is that if you do start with your face, your foundation basically, you can use your foundation as eye primer as well. Yeah, you definitely can. And I typically do this whenever I'm in a rush, or if I'm just doing an everyday makeup look, if I just want to do a natural look, like a natural but not really natural makeup look, then yeah. And but again, at the end of the day, like, it's your choice whether you want to do the eyes first or the face first. There's nothing wrong with either or. It's again preference and logistics. And so I hope I gave you guys a good amount of information. I hope that the structure of these videos are much better for you guys. I didn't want to do longer videos. Oh. Oof. I didn't want to do longer videos mainly because I wanted it to be more targeted. So especially if, you know, your only concern is priming or moisturizing, then you don't have to like watch the whole video. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys are interested in learning more. Just let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.